Hi everyone, Kate Silburn here with Rocky Mountain Elder Law, and there are a few questions that come up again and again when talking about estate planning or when someone passes away and whether or not the family has to open a probate in Colorado. The most commonly asked question when I do estate planning is, I want to avoid probate and how do I do it? Well, in Colorado, we don't have a probate system that is burdensome, expensive, or difficult. Colorado is a very progressive state. So when people come to me with the goal of avoiding probate, I often wonder what blog or podcast have they been listening to that said avoid probate at all costs. Some people come to me and say, I want everything, including my socks, in a trust to avoid probate. And in some instances, a trust is appropriate to avoid probate. But that shouldn't be the primary purpose of a trust, in my view. I don't do work that isn't necessary, and a lot of people come to me with huge, burdensome trusts that have never done their job, including avoid probate. So I'm very cautious with my use of trusts for the avoidance of probate altogether. The other question that arises often happens after someone passes away, and that is, do I have to open probate? Because again, there's a very negative inference about what probate is. Sometimes they don't have to open probate. Sometimes the assets have been transferred by beneficiary designations and there's no real probatable assets except some personal property and maybe a small bank account that can be handled with a small estate affidavit. So we want to be very careful about just having a goal of avoiding probate, particularly in a state like Colorado. If we were in New York, where I began my practice, or California, yes, everything in your socks in a trust. Here in Colorado, we don't need to worry about that so much.